it is never the work of the woman to choose either the baby is going to be a male or a female. It is the man's responsibility to determine either the baby is going to be a male or a female. So I know that many of you are not going to be comfortable with this video, especially the men. But I would like you to listen to the end, because it's going to save you from all those unnecessary arguments you are creating in your home. There's what we call chromosome. Chromosome is a hormone that shows or determines the sex of the baby during an intercourse. So, during fertilization, women only have X chromosome from the time of creation. It is men that have both the X and Y chromosomes. That means that during the intercourse, when the man make a release and it is X chromosomes that swim through the cervix quickly on time, then the baby is going to be a female. It is the man's responsibility to determine either it's going to be X chromosomes or Y chromosomes that will go in first. So there are ways to know, or the way for you to choose. The first way is through medical process. And this medical process are 1. IVF, 2. Artificial insemination. During this artificial insemination, at the laboratory, after they have gotten your spermatozoa, your sperm, then they separate the X chromosomes from Y chromosomes, which is what we call sperm sorting. Then they insert X chromosomes if you are looking for female, or they insert Y chromosomes if you are looking for male. So these are the surest way to choose the sex of your baby if you are very desperate. Then the second way is through the time of intercourse. This time of intercourse is under probability. It is a maybe. It's not very sure. We have it that if a man meets his wife before or close to the time of ovulation, then the baby is definitely going to be a male. So it is left for you as a man and the woman to talk and calculate when her ovulation time is going to be, so that you can know when to meet her as a man. Then the second way is what we call going deep during intercourse. We all know that Y chromosomes is very weak and it can die before it gets into the cervix. So what you do as a man is that during the intercourse, you have to penetrate so deep so that you can get close to the mouth of the cervix, so that when you make a release, then Y chromosomes can easily penetrate before they die. So these are the simple ways that you can find or determine the sex of the baby, but it is also not sure. It is under probability also. So another way to get a male child is by making your wife to get an orgasm during sex. That is to make her reach climax. So when she's well satisfied, she releases a hormone we call alkaline, and it will make it very easy for the Y chromosomes to penetrate on time. So making your wife to reach an orgasm during intercourse is the man's responsibility also, which is to satisfy your wife during an intercourse. This can make you to choose a male child if your wife is well satisfied. I'm not saying that those that are giving birth to female, their wives are not satisfied. No. But this is another major ways that you can get a male child as a man. Then another way is through diets. So we believe that eating foods that have high contents of potassium and sodium, foods like banana or spinach and others, can make a man to boost the immune, so that when the man make a release during an intercourse, the Y chromosome will be strengthened to penetrate through the cervix on time. So all these that I've listed, the most surest way for you to choose the sex of your baby is through the medical intervention, which is through the IVF and the artificial insemination. Else, other ones are under probabilities. So from today, if you are desperate for a male or a female, it is now left for you as a man to choose. So you have to sit down in your house, speak with your wife. You both have to agree so that you can work on choosing the gender of the baby. So it is never your wife's responsibility to choose. It is your responsibility as a man to determine the sex of the baby. So as from today, stop creating unnecessary argument at home as a man. Stop threatening your wife that you are going to bring another woman because she's not giving you a male or a female child. It is your own responsibility, not your wife's responsibility. So if you want to get another woman, stop using the sex of the baby as a threat to your wife, because it is your responsibility and not your wife's responsibility. Thank you and God bless you. I am by name Abi Majamonde. Thank you.